Sucking dick. Well, you probably seen it. Like, would you suck a dick for $1 million or like that type of shit?
No.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I told them in the group chat, and they were clowning me, bro. They were clowning me. They're like, Damon showing his
bro, it's just a little dick.
Like, bro, like they were like, and it's a group chat with girls too, and they brought it up. But the niggas in there like talking about, Damon showing his age. Like, bro, like, how is that shit? How is that?
We
shit
started
funny?
this shit way off.
Like, why would I ever be in a position where sucking dick is a ultimatum? Like, why would I ever put myself in that situation? Would you suck dick or your mom dies? What, bro? What? I'm like, saying shit like
third grade. Nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta just kill the whole movie. Like, well, yeah, we know the answer to that.
Nobody lives forever.
We know the answer to that one.
That's when niggas barely start cussing. Like, oh, bro, we can cuss now. Like, what the fuck type shit.
Hey, that was a great fucking time in childhood. Boy, saying shit sounds stupid. Like,
yeah, bro, just
making it fuck. Stupid shit.
All right, we back. Episode 4.
Yeah.
Man, it's lit. It's Big Al Vigavelli, the best of us.
Oh
God. You got your cup frame?
Here with Frame.
I got you. No, stay there. Stay seated. It's your birthday. It's your birthday week.
Ooh, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Damon, Logan.
Yeah.
Man, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
Blessed up, man. I'm good. Coming off the birthday weekend.
How was that? How was your birthday, bro?
It was cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let go and let God.
Okay. Nigga, wait, you gonna say your rapper age or are you just doing your actual age?
My actual age is undisclosed information.
Okay,
I'm 29.
So this nigga is 23. Leo.
Hey, you know what's funny real quick about the age shit? Do you guys ever ask the bitches that y'all just talking to, like, yo, like, how old are you? Like when y'all first like chopping it up?
No,
I don't.
For real?
Not when we first.
A lot of girls have their fucking age in their bio now.
Oh, yeah,
I still don't get why they do that, but
bitches are thirsty.
I don't understand why people.
So I respect the young bitches that be like 19, 20. Like, no, I'm not saying I'll get at them or nothing, but I'm just like, all right, thank you.
Nigga, they be 100,000 deep. I'm like, how they have so many fucking followers?
Oh, I seen this girl. She
didn't know this many people.
22, 196K. I'm like,
how?
Selling ass.
I was just like, bro, this is like perverts or something.
Bro, that's
like,
a fact.
Niggas had to get on the ground early. You know
but
what I'm
also,
saying?
two girls support girls, so.
No.
They be retweeting.
Pretty girls support.
190,000,
girls support pretty girls.
80% of those are niggas.
Yeah, that's true.
Overgrown niggas that been there from the jump.
Creepy.
Yes, old niggas.
Weird.
Y'all paying for OnlyFans? Would y'all do that?
Yeah. No, I mean, no. Yeah, nigga.
You would?
Cause sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure.
It's good.
They busting it open though, like
not all the time.
Nah. Sometimes
they get into it.
It sound like a fucking creep.
Nah, I don't give. Let's get into the OnlyFans.
I support sex workers.
Exactly. We go to the strip club and like nigga, I go to the strip club.
Some of these bitches.
I'm with it.
Go past the strip club on there.
Absolutely. But my point is, what's the difference in sex work? No, you feel me?
Fact.
What's crazy is not crazy. Again, we love sex workers.
He didn't say spaz.
Definitely didn't say that. That's crazy. If you know, you know.
I don't know. They gonna fill me in after.
Watch out for. Don't say. I ain't even gonna say it. Watch out for.
Yep. Anyway,
we gotta bleep that. I'm just playing. I'm gonna let that slide. Go ahead. No, we support sex workers.
Absolutely,
all the strippers.
man. Absolutely, man.
Shout out to all the escorts.
Definitely fuck with
Backpage.
You got an escort before?
No, I mean I feel like I'm
niggas
getting
do, bro. Niggas
no, the homies almost got me one, bro.
Pay to play.
That shit. I'm way too pussy to do that shit.
Bro,
not even just pussy. It's just weird. I don't. We can get into the sex conversation later.
It's the same shit though. What's the difference?
It's not.
Now you know what's funny.
Sex for me is different. Yeah. Way different. Like
that's on there, right? One at the top.
Yeah, it's on there. Are we gonna touch it? Are we gonna touch on it?
You liked it, but
are we gonna touch on it?
I mean, it's up to y'all.
We can touch on it. We definitely.
We jumped right into it.
Yeah.
But before
we in the midst of it right now.
So frame your birthday. So it was like you just chilled, kicked it.
Chill. Shout out D'Anthony, man. Shout out all y'all, bro. Y'all really stood up for me, man. Thank y'all for real. I had a good time. My nigga Jay. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Fight Club group chat. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Love y'all.
Wish I was a part of the festivities, my boy. We gonna get up soon. We gonna correct that. We
going up for your shit.
What next weekend? Right?
What?
We out here.
You getting shitty, boy.
Painting the city red.
Shitty. You about to get
super red.
New album art. This nigga just laid out in front of
Content.
Cobra. Or arrested in Cobra. One or the other.
Hey man, hey
no,
man.
I'm taking that back.
Whichever one occurs first.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. We not getting arrested.
But yeah, back to that shit. Back to the sex work then, since we ain't talking about anything else.
I mean, like, yeah.
Hold
So
on. My fault.
my bad.
My fault.
I want to get it right.
Y'all
into it,
weekends,
my bad.
bro.
Oh,
Y'all went to
bet,
my
bet.
weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? What you do, Damon?
Shit, I don't think I did anything, to be honest with you. I recorded a little bit.
Music on the way. Album mode.
Locked in.
Locked in, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I just played 2K and I was recording real quick.
What you be on? What system you on?
P5, PS5.
Oh, then we got a PS5.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, shout out to my man. Daily. Shout out to Daily Finesse brother, bro. That nigga blessed me.
Oh, who else you wanted to shout out? You said you wanted to shout out somebody.
Yeah, shout out to well, I already shouted out Daily Finesse, I guess, and and his brother Ron.
What up, y'all? Thank y'all, man. Love y'all.
But shout out to Coach E. The nigga tapped in, listening. Shout out to my brother Sensei Dre. Shout out to
that was fire.
Shout out to mis hermanas, Martha, Lupita, Jessica, fucking Phil,
his sisters,
mi hermano,
Jessica, Monica,
Felipe,
brother Felipe
Junior,
God damn.
You know I gotta put the English.
Miguel, El Banco.
Shout out to the whole bloodline.
El Banco, sí, El Gordo.
There's always somebody named Gordo.
Facts.
Gordo, yeah. Miguel is Gordo.
Even the girls we got Gordo. Or the little big chicks, the gorditas. Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Hey, we call them George Tortas.
Hey, tortas is fire.
They be like waddling and shit like that. As soon as they come back from Sinaloa, though, they be like, whoop. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
You gotta get the whistle.
I ain't got that in me. I ain't got that. I ain't been on the west side that long. Who else listened to the pod? I forgot who else listened to the pod. Whoever listened to the pod.
Shout out Jeezy.
Shout out to Jeezy.
My nigga Daryl, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Carter, you know what I'm saying? My Twitter niggas, man, I appreciate
for real.
y'all.
Shout out.
Shout out to G Funk. Is that your mans?
Yeah,
one of your mans? Shout out to, that's Jeezy?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to G Funk. Hey, shout out to Alexia. She said, sound like Kid Cudi. That's wild flagrant, but it's cool. We gonna look past that. Forgive me for your transgressions.
What? Hey, real quick, you think that nigga was in the studio like what? No, all right. Whatever.
You see the interview when Jim Jones said he's the reason that song got hot?
What? I love.
He said the remix got it hot.
We want to shout out our hip hop historian on the podcast, Al Vernon.
Dipset, you feel me? Dipset shit, man.
Dipset,
Real Harlem World.
Dipset.
Nine
My
Trey.
real national anthem.
Nine Trey.
Shout out to Fashion. I'm sorry.
Fashion.
My favorite version of Day and Night.
See?
By Fashion.
That's why we got. That's why we got.
That's so left coast.
We got
I'm not even left coast.
That's so left coast. Oh my god, left coast.
Hey, go look up Fashawn, man. And
Yeah.
might as well go
He
listen
did
to
an
Submerge.
Illmatic remix tape too, didn't he?
He did a lot of
He
shit.
did hella
bro.
like tapes.
He's one of them niggas that like. I'm not even gonna speak too much on it. No, I'm gonna speak on it. He's one of the niggas like if you follow him from like when he started to like now, I can't even tell you where he's at now.
Great rap.
But great rapper, really good artist too.
He was from the
But-
West too, right? Yeah.
California. I don't know what part of California.
Fresno
I think.
says.
That's just
Yeah, it wasn't like L.A. It was like somewhere in California, but not
Fresno.
L.A.
Oh,
It's
that's why he
like
had the bear.
it's like damn, my nigga, like fuck. You had like that nigga had like great connections and shit, and really didn't go.
Well, I mean, we don't know.
We
don't
He might be ghostwriting.
But his trajectory. I'm saying outside looking in, you see his trajectory. Like damn,
he
like
did
he should
an
be here.
Illmatic. That shit was
But then
fire.
like because he could bar anybody up.
That's how I feel about like Blue and them.
Nah,
Murs
I think
and shit.
Blue was probably on bullshit. Not on bullshit. He was probably going through some stuff. I don't want to say on bullshit, but I'm saying you feel me, like
Green Lantern. That's
yeah.
the fucking tape.
Like the nigga low key got to a point, and I
DJ
feel like
Ski,
Blue like
damn,
just
what
like
the fuck?
I'm good off this shit. I'm happy where I'm at.
That shit wasn't dope though. Like the West Coast like
That was a dope era.
had like a bar heavy insurgent,
Bro,
and it
like-
wasn't even like
Some backpack, like low
it was
key,
cool.
some like New
It
York
it was really cool.
shit you would expect from like the East Coast. It didn't sound like East Coast, but it like felt like
They ain't got
you know what I'm saying. Like that shit was hard, yeah. Because we had even like back like '90s, like Souls of Mischief, like yeah, like if you listen to them, like
Yeah,
you wouldn't think California or LA.
Where the fuck was XV from?
I'm sorry?
Wichita.
Oh, yeah, see, randomly.
Come on, man.
Who?
Squarians, what up?
XV. You never heard of him?
You
XV?
definitely heard one song.
Bro.
Yeah, no, I've heard of XV. SB, he wasn't signed with Good Music, was he?
No, he was signed to Interscope.
I knew he was Midwest though.
No, he was definitely signed to Interscope because he
I don't
came
know why
in
I
with a
thought he was from
producer.
Cali. But he was part of that era too. Like we had some random.
Bro, that was right before Wale and them.
Yes. That shit's wild. Damn.
Hey, did Wale flop?
Wale, bro, come on. You know what's crazy about Wale? Wale don't get half of the respect he deserves at all. Like, cause I honestly, cause I used to love Wale. I'm not gonna say but like, I love like all through high school, bro. Like that,
bro, the mixtape series.
Bro, the mixtapes was stupid. Mixtape About Nothing or More, and then More About Nothing.
Even the shit with like Chun Li, I can't think of the mixtape, but like where he was like signed to MMG and he was like rapping over like them trap beats.
Oh hell yeah!
You know that shit was hard.
Self-made, all that shit,
bro. Like he has so many records. Like, cause like I think Joe was talking about it, or somebody was talking about how I think there was like a conversation on Twitter about how J. Cole would smoke Wale in Versus.
Oh yeah,
word.
But and I mean,
it's J. Cole.
Thinking about it like that, and just it's J. Cole, you would probably think like, yeah, J. Cole would fucking watch this nigga. But this nigga has no hands. He has fucking shit with hella shit with Ross.
Damn, no hands. Good.
He has shit with
no, but a lot of people.
Of Gaga. He has a fucking song with Lady Gaga, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like his body of work is low. His catalog is low key extensive as fuck.
Damn, I forgot about that.
But J. Cole went platinum with no features. Who gives a fuck about no features? About who? How is that even an accolade? I didn't have any features. Okay, nigga, what the fuck? Like, how is that even an accolade? He had like 3 albums in a row with no features on it.
Niggas
who wants to hear that?
Niggas really like that. What's that song where he was talking about getting asked for the first time? That's
my friend, girl.
But so y'all don't fuck with J. Cole, then I'm assuming, right? Y'all don't fuck with.
I like J. Cole. I personally
like old J. Cole.
With the warm up.
Come up.
Yeah. I think I like all his albums except for like his debut one.
Yeah, his debut was.
That was
terrible.
The one with the Rock Nation.
Yeah, it's the first.
Can't get enough of what you got.
That's
lights, please, lights. Like, I mean, that's a
single.
But I think that's on that album though.
What was that single? When he was like rapping, fucking fire, was it Train?
It's the.
It was terrible.
That's the song I just rapped.
That shit was
terrible. It was terrible. But it's the prototypical like debut single of an artist.
We got a good thing.
Yeah, come on. I don't want to hear. I love that Kanye song. I don't want to. Or was it Kanye or is it Workout Plan? Yeah, it was Workout Plan. Yeah, I love the song by Kanye. I
like that song more now than I did when they were just like abusing us on the radio.
Nah, I'm still good on it.
That song's
super good.
With the right chick,
bro. You hear that shit at Cobra, you gonna lose your mind, boy.
I will not.
Yeah, lose your mind is kind of extreme, Michael.
I'm sorry. I won't feel like any kind of way about it at all.
Take us home, Al. Take us somewhere.
My bad.
We just got off topic, but let's get back to it. We got this random ass fucking topic. Me and Frame talked about like.
Oh, the cars?
The girls, the women, the hoes, the bitches, whatever you want to fucking call them.
Bro, the bitches agenda. All right, let's address the bitches agenda. She a bitch, but my girl not a bitch because she's the one I get money with. Does that make sense to y'all? Put that down in the comments, man. I don't even want to get too deep on y'all stupid.
Talking that P-Funk, man.
Dropping rubies and gems on these bitches' heads and shit. Yeah.
But yeah, like we talked about this shit. Sentras,
Nissans,
all Nissans
for
real. Altimas, all types of.
She got the Pathfinder. She already did the family thing.
That shit crazy.
But she ready to do
the Civics. What else is?
But what year Civic though? Like the old body joint with like
the one that looked like the mouse.
She getting out the mud if she didn't want them. She got to get one of the newer ones with the little long.
Oh my god!
She only hotbox. She exclusively hotbox.
Only.
You want to smoke? Let's go to the
Oh shit!
Roll the fucking.
She with the pull up though. That's the crazy part.
What?
Then they elevate. For me, I always see they always elevate to the fucking Camaro.
Oh yeah.
They always end up in the fucking Camaro or a Challenger. Maybe a Challenger, but it's the Camaro.
I respect the one with the Camry.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Yeah,
Camry is fire. That means that your money right. In my opinion, yeah.
No kid.
Your credit's on a high. If it's not where it needs to be, it's on a good trajectory. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just one that you probably should tie down.
The ones in Nissan's definitely on grind mode.
Oh yeah, they get into it.
They get into it.
Yeah,
they working like 2 jobs. They in school.
They treat that car so much like shit and great at the same time. It's crazy.
Transmission about to go out,
bro. Run that bitch on the curb during the week, but get the Uber for the weekend to go to the club.
Oil change overdue.
Car wash every week though. That bitch clean on the outside.
Yeah. Crazy,
but the whole closet inside that bitch. I feel it.
Wild.
I feel it. Shout out to all my medical assistants out there.
Real shit.
Shout out the Honda Honeys, the Nissan mommies.
Hey.
Toyota babies.
Yeah.
Things of that nature.
What's a thought car? Guy and girl, not gender.
No
not
car.
Gender.
No car. Yeah. Exactly. No fucking car.
Shit.
Or they get scooped.
Or they take somebody's car.
Yeah.
I got my mom's car real quick.
Hey, you know what's on bullshit? Never mind the no car. The bitch ain't got no license. Bitch or guy that ain't got no license, no L's, and have but no intentions on getting the L's. Zero intention. They 24.
This is
no
my
L's.
thing. This is why I'm only iffy on that is because I know on the east, like the East
Coast, right?
In the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? That's
so what, right side.
We're in Phoenix, Arizona.
I understand.
That is not applicable.
I feel you, but I've definitely had a homie. Shout out my nigga Bud. He was through Arizona, no license.
That's crazy. I couldn't even fathom. I really couldn't fathom.
Cops
I know it's real.
The cops couldn't.
The cops can't.
Oh shit! I'm fucking weak. Damon, you ready for football season?
You know what? To be honest with you, bro, my old job. Nah, I got a plug. My old job.
You got a plug?
Yeah, I got you. I'll send it. Stream East. Probably beep that out. I don't want to make it hot.
VPN.
Hey, shut your fucking ears off.
Yeah, shut them off now. Son of a gun.
Damn it.
I'm ready, bro. It's funny you even bring that up. I was watching the Packers and Cardinals last night to go to bed. That's my bedtime story. Is watching fucking sports. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I think it's kind of janky how they did Kyler, but I think it's even more janky how he didn't see any problem with the contract. So last year, I think it was last year. Going into the offseason, he wanted a new contract, Kyler Murray. And last year, he said in an interview somehow, alluded to the fact that he doesn't really watch film. He's not one of the guys that needs to watch film. But as a quarterback, that's supposed to be I'm oversimplifying. He obviously watches film, but he was saying how he's a guy that doesn't need to sit in front of a TV and watch film 10 hours a day or whatever the case may be. And the Cardinals said, okay, cool. You want your new contract that he's been trying to get all year? You got the contract, but in the clause, you got to watch 4 hours of film, independent film every single week. When I looked at it, because I stopped watching ESPN and all that other shit because they be talking about the same thing. But the points that they were making is for a black quarterback to have that type of clause to imply that the black quarterback doesn't watch film. He's not like Tom Brady. He's not like Drew Brees. All these other white quarterbacks that study film, that they just solely rely on the athleticism. That it's a bad stigma for black quarterbacks. Yes. And I get that. I absolutely get that. But my issue is if it's your contract, how come that wasn't an issue for you? You know what I'm saying, when you initially signed it, when Kyler signed it. And so I thought it was kind of funny. I thought it was kind of janky.
He just saw them M's. That's it.
But that's the thing. He has it. I feel like it's different once you're getting money.
Oh no, that's
you know what I'm saying. For me, nigga, yes. If you say I have to watch 4 hours of film, yeah, fuck what this means for the black quarterback of the future or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? This is nigga. Yes, sign me up. But I feel like you still have somewhat of a responsibility to.
Yeah, it's your job. It's your day job.
As a quarterback, I mean, you the key of the fucking the team
of the franchise for sure. But I'm saying I think you have more of a responsibility. If Lamar Jackson got that contract, I guarantee that nigga's not signing it because that's disrespectful to him as a black quarterback. Yeah. But Kyler Murray, you know what I'm saying, if you know just a little bit about
he's mulatto.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That nigga probably don't even see it. You know what I'm saying? What's the issue?
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my point on that.
I mean, is there any other contract? I mean, I don't watch
that's
sports
a good
and
point
shit.
too.
But is there any other quarterback?
I've never heard of that shit.
But that's the thing.
But
we're not even talking about it.
We're
not even talking about it till right now. Yeah. So I can't even tell you because they might just be highlighting because it's Kyler Murray.
But they took it out. I heard they took it out.
They took it out. I think like a couple days ago, something like that. But yeah.
So, I mean, I get it. I understand it. Joe and them was talking about this shit, and I fuck with what they were saying because they were talking about the same shit that I guess ESPN was talking about. Mm-hmm. But also too is like Joe's point. Like I always said, like the nigga gotta win, bro. Like you're not showing me enough. You're not showing me enough to win.
But that's the thing for me. That would be if I'm the Cardinals. That's why I wouldn't want to be paying that nigga. Like that.
That's the investment. The return on the investment. I'm giving you this, and you. What happens? Your fucking knee goes out next year. Then I paid you all that money, and then you never the same again.
And the thing with the quarterback position, like in football in general, not all your money is guaranteed.
Oh yeah,
half the time your money's not guaranteed. Like that's why
dealing with niggas, your money's not guaranteed.
Facts.
That's true. Damn, that's true.
All types of clauses. Honestly, an NFL contract is a big clause,
bro. There's so many stories that I hear, like, because I like the homie. He knows a couple of NFL players. They just be talking about that shit. That shit is just like, at the end of the day, it's all business. Like that's why I fuck with the NBA. I don't watch NBA, but I fuck with them because they're more player based. NFL's still a fucking monopoly and still a business. Like all that.
But
shit.
how can you not be though? You know what I'm saying? And I understand that, but in the NFL, how can you not be like team focused rather than individual focused?
No, not really team. I wouldn't say like individual focused, but more of like player friendly in a sense, like union wise.
Yeah.
Like they used to have like the player seminar where all the rookies go and all that shit. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know if they still have that rookie symposium. That's what it was called. But I don't really hear that anymore. You know, like you don't really see like the NFL, like older NFL players stepping up. They're just fucking announcers.
Yeah.
Where like NBA, you see them all working out, talking, doing all this shit for the league.
It's different. It's definitely different.
Or even active players, Only thing I saw that was dope was that Tom Brady might buy the fucking Dolphins.
Interesting.
And
really?
So remember, that's what they was trying to say at the beginning of the year. That's why they was talking about getting him to go to Miami because he wanted to buy in to the fucking Dolphins.
Who bought the? Oh no, I don't know if he bought into. I'm probably thinking about the Marlins, the baseball team. Alex Rodriguez.
Oh,
bought, that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, because I know that was a rumor. I don't know how true it is. I mean, but they were trying to say that Tom wanted to go to Miami and play for the Dolphins. Oh, that's what. What's the coach that got fired?
Brian Flores.
That was part of that situation.
He's from New England, right?
Yeah, he's part of the coaching team. Yeah. So they were saying that like that's one of the reasons why he fucking did what he did. Like came out because he said they were trying to get the Dolphins to sign Tom Brady and then do all this other weird shit, and then Tom was gonna fucking buy into the team and play for them too at the same time.
I'm so green on that whole shit because like last night or yesterday I was looking at a bunch of NFL news and stuff like that because I've only been keeping up with the NBA. But I saw something about the Dolphins lost a 23 and 24 draft pick, like first round draft pick, for that reason.
Oh yeah,
and they got fined, I think, for tampering with Tom Brady. But I didn't know it was that. I did see something about him like trying to like buy into the franchise, but I didn't look into it further than the headline.
You know how like Jay-Z was into the fucking Nets, like he only like 1% type shit. That's probably what Tom Brady was going to do.
Yeah,
to say.
I mean, it would have to be. It would definitely have to be for sure. That nigga does not have bread like that.
Exactly.
I mean, like compared to like somebody that
they would have to give him equity type shit into the company and all that shit.
Because that nigga's taking so many pay cuts to win.
But yeah, I'm ready for football season. That's the only sport I really can
Cards,
talk
right?
about. Yeah, man, Cardinals.
Yeah.
I mean, as depressing as it is.
What do you think our chances are?
Nigga, I say this shit every year. We got to stay healthy. I say this every time, and we still don't got an O-line.
That's a shitty thing.
We
about
don't
football,
ever got an O-line.
That's why I don't like investing too much time in football, man. Because it's too many factors.
Yeah, it's too many different working pieces.
Too many variables and this shit. Like
that's what's dope about it to me.
See, I don't like that. I get it from a team aspect, but there's way too many. Like Kyler is the fucking precipice of the team, right? He's like the center, the nucleus of the team, damn near, right? If he's not firing on all cylinders, like then what the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
If his O line isn't fucking,
isn't that what happened in the playoffs anyway?
His line was terrible.
They try to blame it on him though. That's the funny thing. There's only so much that he can control. Like
you can't have less than 2 seconds to get a pass off or make a decision because you can't like whether you're gonna run, scramble or pass.
And even with that, he didn't even have enough time. Like he dropped back, they was already there.
Exactly. So like I mean. You can't do shit if niggas in the backfield. Like
niggas say height.
It's already there, nigga. Fucking Madden glitch.
The defense was like, if it ain't them niggas that act hard.
I don't know, bro. That shit is just like, it's nuts because it's like I ain't one of those people that be like, oh, we're going to the Super Bowl this year. Like I look at it for what it is. Like the year we went to the Super Bowl, nobody expected us to go. They said we was the worst playoff team of all time, and statistically we were. No, the Cardinals that year.
Didn't they play? No, all right.
We played. We played the Steelers.
Obviously.
And did that weird ass fucking catch.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah, exactly.
You a real fan? That's interesting.
Oh, bro, I had season tickets since I was in.
Season tickets.
That's why that's why you fuck with the Cardinals like that?
Yeah, because I used to I grew up around like a whole bunch of Cowboys and Raiders fans, so like I guess you could say I was a Cowboy fan, but
you got that one like dusty ass white Cardinals jersey, huh? With the
I
red
wish.
numbers?
No, I want one of them shits. Fucking, they had some cold
Jake,
ass
one of them
colors.
Jake Plummer
Bro,
style jerseys.
the white jerseys, bro, them shits was crispy. With the Phoenix logo on the side, bro, them shits is crispy.
I always see that
With the
dirty
Arizona
ass
flag on the
jersey.
That shit
like,
go crazy. If it's new, that would be crazy.
With the Pat Tillman. Hey, you know what's funny? I'm definitely not trying to take this shit left field. But it's
like
funny when I
before he goes left field.
Yeah, for real. I'm about to take this shit way left field. I hear like conservative people like talking about like Pat Tillman and shit like that.
Shit.
I know. Fuck it. When they talk about patriotism and like fucking like standing for the flag and kneeling for the flag and shit like that, and they try to bring this this dead hero. Pat
Do you know the story about Pat Tillman though? Do you know the like
friendly fire, nigga? Like yeah, them niggas killed him.
But the thing is,
that's all I know.
You gotta peep the story, bro. The story is crazy. It's like a conspiracy, bro. Because that nigga didn't. From what I took from one of the documentaries, he didn't fuck with the war. That's the reason that
he went.
He was trying to leave once he got there. Yes.
Oh shit.
I mean, y'all can check it. I mean, you go about the way you want to, bro. Shout out to all our fucking military. My dad was in the military.
Yeah,
I'm not against none of it.
All three of us. Yeah. Our fans in the military.
Yeah. But Pat Tillman didn't want to be in the military, and that was like a big thing. Like in I forgot what documentary it was. But his family, his brother talked about it. His wife talked about it. They was like, he wouldn't want none of the shit that they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think they came around, like to accept it. But at the time, I don't think they, as a family, they wanted none of that shit going on because he was so against the war when he was in it, and then that shit happened with him getting killed, sadly.
I just think it's funny how they try to use. I hate how people try to use like people's tragedies. Yeah. Or shit like that to like shape their narrative.
Marketing.
You know what I'm saying? Like I hate that shit. You know what's crazy? I'm watching the show The Boys. That shit that's what kind of it reminds me of. Everything that they do is like a PR stunt.
Yeah.
Or for publicity.
I gotta peep that shit.
It's good.
I always see it, but I never check it out.
It's good, man. It's good. It's dope because it's like it gives you like the superhero like story that niggas like so much.
Yeah.
But as if it was like a reality. Like you got Spider-Man and like Iron Man and shit like that, like that shit's not that realistic. Mm-hmm. But then you got like this show. It's like, what if these niggas were really like superheroes?
Yeah,
like they are the celebrities. They're the celebrities. Are there? 3. I don't know. I don't know if it's over or if they're gonna renew. I literally just started the show.
No, I know that shit's like super popping. So.
yeah, super
like
popping.
It's super popping.
But yeah, bro, that's what I'm on. But yeah, the Cards. Back to bringing it back around. Yeah, no, the Cards. I don't know, man. I don't put too much faith in them niggas.
You can't.
To be honest with you. It is what it is. Like, I mean, it's kind of like the Suns. Like, but the Suns is different. Like, again, with basketball, I feel like it's different. You have
way different.
Fewer players, fewer variables.
You see where Fitzgerald at? See where he?
Yeah,
that
man.
nigga left and went to basketball sidelines.
Like, it's shitty, man. It's shitty. Like they do their people kind of shitty. But are they gonna pay to get like? Are they gonna pay the players that they need to pay?
They just re-signed today, like as of August 2nd, 2022. They just paid the left tackle DJ Humphries. I'm not a fan of that, but there may be some type of chemistry there with him and Kyler Murray. I don't know. How does that shit work? Somebody that's a novice football fan. I know what I'm looking at for the most part, but with tackles, guards, bro, like because I was a lineman, and Frame was a lineman too. So
I know how important that is.
We're the fucking most important thing. We keep that nigga protected.
All the trenches.
So if we don't protect him, like you can have a good quarterback in a shitty line, as you can see. Like Kyler can kind of get through that because he's athletic, but look at Tom Brady through the years. Like all the great quarterbacks, they always had like at least a couple good linemen, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's really important.
So we didn't beef that motherfucker up.
I mean, I think we always add depth as Cardinals.
So if a nigga get hurt, we just got another subpart.
We got a backup that fucking plays tackle and right guard and center. Like
he plays too many.
Sound like some Arizona shit.
Yeah, exactly. The nigga does it all, but he's fucking struggling.
We got a Swiss Army knife that's not Swiss Army.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, so I'm assuming you're a Cardinal fan too.
I'm a Cardinals fan. Okay. Yeah, I'm a Cardinals fan for sure.
I just,
I'm more so like with football. Well, nah, I'm definitely a Cardinals fan, but I have players that I like to watch and shit like that and stuff like that. So
you're a fan of a bunch of teams, okay?
I'm not. That's the crazy thing.
You remind me of my homie Mac. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out Mac.
For real.
He about to drag your name through the mud, but shout out to Mac. That's crazy.
Hey, y'all do fantasy football? I know y'all don't really watch it like that. That shit is fun.
It's not fun.
That's what really got me into you must have put up hella money or something.
That's the thing, bro. I didn't. I'm just competitive and I hate losing, and it's too unpredictable. So I'm not gonna count on a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Times I didn't play it. I mean, I didn't play the last.
You got like a group.
I was in it, but I fucking left it. I was in the top 3 the last.
Left them bum ass niggas in the dust.
Exactly. Goofy ass niggas.
Get your money up, puss.
But yeah, that's it. I mean, that's it for football. Unless you got more.
Nah, I'm good on football. I'm so good.
I'm tired of talking about mushing niggas' brains.
All right, so what y'all listening to? What y'all listening to? Has any good new music came out? Y'all listen to Beyonce? Anything?
Bro, let's talk about Beyonce. I'm joking. I like it. I mean, I don't really have a serious take.
I didn't even put it on.
I like it. I do like it, but I mean, and it sounds so fucking. It sounds so lazy. So I'm sorry to all the real big Beyonce fans. No, my take.
Be careful.
My take is gonna sound lazy. But
be careful.
It sounds like a better curated Drake album, and I love that Drake album. That's what I'm saying. It's a lazy take.
Was there a bunch of house music on there or something?
But the only reason why I say that is just because the concept behind, not the concept behind it, but the concept of it sounded like a big playlist. You know what I'm saying? How each song, that's what I mean by that. That's what I mean by that.
There was a bunch of songs on there.
That sounded like that, not even sound like they go together, that were built for each other to, you know what I'm saying? And somebody said, Joe said this, or somebody on that podcast said this, that Break My Soul sounds better in the body of work of the project.
That's normally how that goes, though.
Yeah.
That's cool. I fuck with that.
So, I mean, because I agree with that. I didn't, really cringe when I heard it this time. But, I mean, the project's good. I had somebody...
It's Beyonce,
Yeah, you're not going to really get a bad Beyonce take because the way the music industry works, you got a whole bunch of fucking writers in the room and they're gonna pick the best songs out of those songs that they wrote. So it's not gonna be bad music. It's just gonna be really a matter of what you like and don't like. Honestly, that's for me. That's what it really comes down to. It's no such thing as bad or good music. I don't think
you got a fire library. Really
I don't think anything's bad, but it's just might not be your taste. So I mean, that's my stance on the Beyonce album. I gotta listen to it a little bit more, but actually, I don't have.
Y'all listen to Wiz shit.
It's cool.
Who?
Wiz. He dropped.
Khalifa.
Hey, say the album name.
Multiverse.
Why you laugh, nigga?
Multiverse.
There's your answer.
Wiz gonna beat your ass.
That nigga been kickboxing or doing that MMA shit.
That nigga gonna get shot.
Anything? Suicide Boys?
Him and his big ass security guard. Go ahead, Wiz.
Over it. Whoa, what's this? Hold up.
That's old. I thought that was new.
Summer Walker.
Oh shit! Is it a deluxe or what?
Yeah, she had acapellas to this shit. That's hard. Instrumentals. I'm about to cook up a freestyle.
I love when artists do that.
Got it.
Oh, here's my old shit, but repackaged. I like that shit. That's a good business move.
Hey, that album artwork right there at the top left is cold.
This one?
Yeah.
K-pop.
Oh.
Watch out for them too. Be careful.
No, for real.
Hey, Buddy got a good single on that album.
Buddy got a good album.
The album real quick.
It's a decent album.
It's the song with Blast. Way Too Long. That shit fire.
He just added videos.
Damn, they got a song on there called Pussy Crazy.
He added a couple more songs on it. I don't know off the top of my head which songs, but and I also like how these artists are dropping Oh shit, Prodigy.
Oh, they blurred out the artwork. That's hard.
Oh, that's hard as fuck. That's super hard. I like how these new how these artists are dropping their new deluxes now, or dropping their re-releases with the deluxe songs or the bonus songs at the top of the album. Like, don't make me listen to the songs I already listened to. Like,
they stole that shit from Pierre, man.
For real?
He's the first one to do it.
Sheesh.
Hey, man.
Four. Deluxe, puss. Sauce boy, all that.
According to Frame, this nigga Pierre created Water too.
Hey, that's new Kanye.
Hey, now Pierre's cold. Pierre is cold.
Hella cold.
That nigga put me on for real.
Is that it for music?
That's all I got.
I ain't really bumping shit too much. I just be listening to the mixes. What about you, Frame?
I be listening to the same 5 songs.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, right? Like, what y'all take on like new music in general? Like what makes you like run to like
it's gotta be something different, bro.
Is it something? Is it the artist
familiar,
or just a sound you hear? Like, oh shit, I want to peep this whole thing.
I feel like it's like a case by case like situation. So like if it's somebody older, all right. So like I wouldn't go jump out and go listen to Wiz just because he burnt like 3 attempts for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's a fact.
But I'll go check out. Like I think I seen K Camp on there. I might go look at that.
Yeah.
I might just, you know what I'm saying? The niggas still making music. Fuck it. I'll see what's up.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, I guess it's sound or like where I'm at. So if I see like a tape that just came out, I'm like, oh shit, I'll check it out. But then if I'm out, like if we go out and I hear it somewhere, that shit is dope. I'm like, oh, I'll download it. Yeah. Or if I hear it in a mix and the way they blend it all together, like they blend it in with some other shit, I'll check it out. It's really how it's presented, I guess.
I feel you.
So that's really it. So there's a lot of people I was not hip to, but I got hip to their sound now.
You know what's crazy? Like for me, like I love Drake, right? And we're gonna get into Drake just for like a split second.
Niggas love Drake. They gotta make the
niggas
nigga version
Drake
of like
bitches these days.
Of like the girls love Beyonce. They gotta make the niggas love Drake.
I got you. Say less. Yeah, I'm him.
Aubrey's Angels.
Aubrey's number one angel. Don't forget that. Very, very crucial. Nah, but like I like Drake a lot, right? As just an artist. Last couple projects I'm super good on. So when he dropped this new one, I was like, I wasn't excited at all to listen to it. But when I heard it was new or different, I mean, I was like, oh yeah, that made me intrigued. You know what I'm saying? And then I just happened to like it on top of that.
Yeah,
you feel me? But yeah, so I feel you. Like it's just like newness or like new sound or like So I feel you.
Fuck with it,
I definitely feel you. I absolutely feel you.
Do you support him?
I support Drake. Man. I do.
Why? He's big. Like you don't really even need your support.
That's the thing. I like the nigga. That nigga make good music.
Okay.
I fuck with the music.
You fuck with the art.
I fuck with the art. I absolutely fuck with the art.
Bigger than rap.
You think Drake still cares about the art?
You know, I think he's in a position right now. Like I think artists at this point,
especially where he's at. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good ass question.
In like the pinnacle of his career.
Honestly, at first, the reason why I think I was falling back on Drake is because I didn't think he cared.
Shout out, falling back. You see what he did there? He really Aubrey Angel. That's amazing.
The number one. Don't forget that, my nigga. Number one angel, my nigga.
Like Drake got to see that clip and be like, "Yo, flight's booked, Damon."
Imagine getting
like this nigga. Drake start flirting with Damon on the internet. I'm like, yeah, Damon's out of here, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna start calling him Ob.
Oh my god. Goodness.
But so you
too far? My bad. Let me scale it back.
You think Drake sees validation from his music still, or is it other things like other endeavors?
I think honestly, man, Drake I think might be an anomaly because I think he's not an anomaly.
Well, because you could group the Jay-Z's, the Kanye's, shit like that. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's really a broad question. We just focus.
I think they do and they don't. I think they more so like seek validation from like their constituents. So like
wordplay.
Well, not even constituents. I feel like they seek like approval. Like, oh, this is a good body of work, a good art piece. I don't think they really look at numbers. I don't think they look at like whether it's
especially that high up. Yeah, of course.
Exactly, especially that high up. Shout out to Dan Nicholson. We were just talking about Jay Electronica's latest project, right?
He dropped a new one?
No. It's like 2 years.
The one with Jay-Z?
Yeah. But it's literally Jay-Z. Hey, my nigga.
Smoke, what up?
It's like from 2 years ago, but it has Jay-Z all over it. We know if you're Jay-Z or if you're Jay-Elect, you know that shit's gonna do numbers. It's
head of security right there.
Head of security for real. Nigga little
going crazy. Mic check. Just checking the temperature.
And like, you know, Jay-Z's littered all over that joint, so you know the numbers are going to be good. Especially if you're Jay-Elect, you haven't dropped a project ever. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's necessarily the numbers. I think it's like, okay, is this going to go in the?
But was it?
Is this going to go in like? Is this going to be considered or regarded as like a great body of work? You know what I'm saying? And respected and talked about a couple years later. I think
hell no.
You don't think that?
Fuck no.
For
no?
Jay and that
I think Jay, Kanye, I think they all in that. They don't care. I don't think they care about numbers.
No, I'm just saying, like,
you don't think Kanye care about numbers?
Kanye definitely cares.
Kanye cares, but I think he equates the numbers to a success, to something being successful, which I think is reasonable for him because I mean he's in the numbers game. He does fashion, music, everything.
I feel like in all of those guys' point of their career, like that's the only focus.
Numbers.
Yes. Yeah. And I say that because they have so many other working parts that rely on that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, like, all right, so that was always the thing, right? When Kanye dropped, like, Yeezus and Pablo and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? He was, by Yeezus, he was on his second sneaker. You know what I'm saying? He was already showing that he was 1 foot out the studio. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this, like, the music isn't primary, but they know, like, fuck, I need these shoes to sell. I gotta make an album.
That's crazy.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different perspective from how they used to approach the music.
But that's why I get. It's crazy you even mentioned Yeezus because that for me, like, I think Yeezus is kind of like the example that it doesn't matter. Because like if he cared, he would be doing the same cookie cutter albums that are going to sell, like Drake has been doing. That's why I feel like he is.
I feel like he is doing cookie cutter albums. He's just doing it specific, like in a Kanye.
Well, if we're talking about Kanye specifically, maybe just because the shit.
We were right.
We're talking about in general.
So like bigger artists, right? I think.
Yeah, I think in general because I don't.
No, I was just going off because you was talking about Yeezus.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like at that point in his career, like he made Yeezus because he's still like just not even just experimenting, but like I don't want to say it's experimenting because I think he just found a sound that he liked and like you say experimenting, but he didn't give a fuck about like how brash the sound was or how like left it was from what he's normally done. And that's why with Drake, even with this Drake album, I guess you can kind of say he kind of played to like the numbers game because I mean if you listen to Drake's album, there's a lot of songs that's gonna play outside everywhere.
Didn't they say it was already like number one in like all the categories, right?
But that's exactly what I'm saying.
For that dance, right? I believe, yeah. So it like blew shit out of the water already.
So are they? So then yes, they do get validated by the music still.
I think it's the music though. Still at the same time, I feel like
it's that dollar, bro.
It has to. I feel like they dropped the album to validate everything else and allow them to
because the dollar, yeah,
exactly. No, that, but I think the music itself.
I don't think they care about the music.
They care about the music.
No, they don't.
Because I mean, like you have to have the music to be able to and stay relevant for some artists to be able to venture in and into other areas. Kind of like as soon as
this nigga
Drake,
has Air Drake. You know what I'm saying?
No, literally, that's exactly what I was going to say. He dropped the album. Now he's promoting Nocta, NOCTA.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's not about the like that shit's just for the niggas that care about music. Yeah, like that's not like they don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
How y'all view them is like how I view 50. Like I would never like listen to a 50 song really, but I know what he's doing when he does like the music shit.
Exactly, because it's just like, for the niggas that listen to.
He does the intro song to fucking Kanan So it's like he knows that's going to get that crowd to get into that on top of the new crowd or whatever. But he's already like 1 foot out. It's like I'm in the movie, I'm in the TV shit now.
50 Cent is not looking for beats or none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's I guess that's what I'm going back to, like the support and validation shit. Is like at a certain level, especially these guys when they're big hitters, you know what I'm saying? They're not giving a fuck about that shit. Now, like when you contrast to local lower tier niggas, then it's a whole different conversation. I believe them niggas really are putting their all into their music.
Yeah.
Does that come with success though? Like as you like whatever that person's success is, that's when like
I feel like yes.
So like the art right now would be the passion for like I would say all of us is like we love doing what we do.
Because like realistically, when you're starting out, you're building your language, your brand. You know what I'm saying? Something that people can get behind. Now, whether or not people do,
so yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I think a lot of like up and coming artists confuse themselves with what the big guys are doing, and it's not the same.
That shit, yeah. What do you think about that? Like people get so blurry. Like we all two think about like Drake can do this because I knew some artists that would like their favorite rappers or artists did this, so they just assume that they could do that. Like
get on the same way. Yeah,
I can fucking drop 100 songs, or I could fucking drop music.
Theoretically, yes, you can.
You can. But they think just like that's that success that they did.
That same model, that same model of success is the same for everybody now.
Yeah, I don't see a Drake stopping at song 35. Like, man, y'all not even recognizing 30. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where, you know what I'm saying.
That's the difference. That's the divide.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, like he's still Drake, bro. Just go ahead and be you. And trust the process, like, you know what I'm saying.
And I feel like that's where we get it all fucked up too. We try to put a timetable on this shit.
Timetable, or we just start looking for certain shit that we realistically never were getting. Like, you know what I'm saying, like
validation.
Yeah, we're looking for that validation that's not that was
that
never
we feel we deserve, but we're never getting.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, it's like we didn't even establish. We're not even in that realm yet. You know what I'm saying, like. But that's just the artist's ego. You know what I'm saying? Because you're real shit. When you're an artist, you making magic.
Pardon.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's true though. It's true.
So like it's only natural for you to think highly of what the fuck you're doing and expect.
Were we talking about this last time about a community, building a community? I don't think we did. Mm-hmm. We did?
Yeah, we touched on it roughly.
So like I feel like longevity in this shit is like very, very crucial. Cause like yeah, that ego comes into play, and yeah, your shit might be fire, but if you haven't built I'm not even gonna say put a number on. I don't want to quantify what you need to do to be able to be established. But say you do the 35 songs, right? Or is it 100 hours or 1,000 hours, something like that? Or
10,000 hours.
Yeah, 10,000 hours. You haven't put in those 10,000 hours. So the 10,000 hours equating it to like music. If we're gonna talk about music, the songs you put out, or the different like videos you've done. Or like your touch in the community that you're in, you know what I'm saying? Like the hands that you shake, like you know what I'm saying? Like the shoulders you brush people you brush shoulders with. It's a lot that goes into it,
bro. There's a million ways to get to the same spot.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's just like I feel like people just spread themselves thin. You know what I'm saying? And because they spread themselves thin, these fictitious these unreal expectations are set. And you know what I'm saying? Then egos, and next thing you know, you hating.
I can speak on that real quick, just because like the expectations for myself, like just in life in general, and this being like that. What's it called? Like social.
Realistically, what is your expectations with your artwork today?
I'm gonna do a side art real quick, like with life though, because at this, I feel like we live in a society where like they say like you at 30 you gotta have a fucking house, you gotta have this, you gotta have that, and like you get to like 29, 30, whatever, and you're like, damn, I ain't got shit, but like you threw all these expectations on this shit, and that shit fucks you up, and then you get into that weird phase of like, damn, nigga, like I need to make some adjustments, but you can still be on the right path. But that expectation that you think you need to have fucks you up.
Yep. And but so that's synonymous with it.
Yeah. Because like for myself, for instance, like I put like I think I do this every single year. I don't even do like no kind of like New Year resolution, no real New Year's resolution. But I have an expectation out of myself. You know what I'm saying? Every single time I release, or I'm going into a year, or am I going into a stage like a 2-year stretch where I feel like I should be doing this, and if I don't hit that, I get super down on myself. But I just know I gotta like maneuver from that. You know what I'm saying? But like me personally, bro, going back to the ego thing, I was telling Frame, I love when niggas have egos, bro. I love that shit. I love that shit because, I fucking love it. I love it because what it does, when it's done correctly, bro, it puts the right charge on your back, and I fucking love that shit. I love that shit.
And don't get me wrong,
that ego misplaced or displaced ego obviously is never gonna be good. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck. It's still ego at the same time. Displaced ego versus
what
ego.
What is displaced ego?
Displaced ego is like you have this built up ego that you built for yourself. Because really, that's what ego is. You're doing it yourself. You're building your own ego.
Yeah, this idea of yourself.
Yeah, exactly. But you can use it to where, like you said, you could be a hater or you could be a nigga that just thinks so highly of yourself and allow that to cripple you, or you can allow it to elevate you and just keep going and continue on the journey that you're on, but just go harder, that much harder, work that much harder, put this much more effort into whatever it is that you're doing.
Like almost like a confidence. That sounds like being extremely confident in yourself.
Exactly.
Where I feel like, because I think, like I said, brought up that one episode, I think episode 2 or 1, was like toxic ego and then healthy ego. That sounds like healthy ego.
But that's
like,
exactly.
You're aware, you're just confident, you're moving. And
but I love both. Yeah. Because the toxic ego weeds the fuck niggas out.
Yeah.
But the healthy ego.
Real quick. What is toxic ego? One more time for the people that.
Go ahead and I'll pull it up right now because I got it. I got it on here.
So like for me, toxic ego. When I notice toxic ego,
how does it weed out the fuck niggas?
Cause like you just notice cause I've been doing music forever, and I've noticed like the niggas with toxic egos. Niggas with toxic egos don't have a long
inaccurate belief about yourself that must be protected.
They don't have a long shelf life. My boy, come on. They don't have a long shelf life, and it's fine for me. Like it's a battle of. I feel like at the end of the day, it's a battle of attrition. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what does that mean?
Like your ability to stay relevant for a long time and just stay at it. Keep going through like adversity and shit like that. If it takes you 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, however long it takes, just continuing to go and continuing to grow. I feel like that's what separates the niggas from the fuck niggas and the niggas that are headed in the right direction. Right. You know what I'm saying? Have a great trajectory. And I love that word. That's the name of the podcast, trajectory. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, no.
Text that to me real quick.
Yeah. But truly, like, I feel like ego can be used in a positive way and it can be used negatively.
Yeah, see, like it says healthy ego, you are comfortable with who you are.
Exactly.
And I believe this is, I want to say Socrates' philosophy on what ego is. Just explained through Mark Manson. Shout out once again. But yeah, so healthy ego is like being comfortable with who you are.
Are y'all comfortable with yourselves?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very flawed as a human, and I beat myself up that I'm flawed.
I think if we were gonna be completely honest, I feel like nobody's 100% comfortable with themselves. But I don't feel like that's also normal to be 100% comfortable with yourselves. Because I feel like there's always gonna be certain things about yourselves that.
What's something about yourself that you don't like?
I don't like my procrastination. I don't like my work ethic. I don't like my work output.
But I feel like that's kind of like broad and kind of general. What's something specific to Damon that Damon does not like?
Damn.
I don't like how I procrastinate. Like if I have a project that I need to work on, if I have something I need to do, I'll put it off, and I'll literally I'll get overwhelmed to the point. So the question is,
why do you procrastinate? I'm assuming, right? That's what you want to get.
No, I was just gonna say, all right. So the thing I hate about myself, right, is which one do I want to pick? I hate that it is important for me not to fall out with people. And I hate that because
friendlies.
it invalidates the feelings that those relationships, the people that it invalidates to me their feelings towards our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hold you any higher than I hold the niggas I grew up with. You guys are all on the same playing field, and I feel like that's kind of insensitive to all of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I get different things from all of you guys, but that's just me personally.
In a sense, for me, that sounds like you have a standard of how you view friendships, though. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like that's your standard, but like some person, like, that's the crazy part about like this shit is like how I view friends. Like I tell you all the time, like, you know, like I view how you reach out to me or how y'all niggas are able to let me express myself with no judgment. You don't y'all don't feed me like, oh, maybe you should do this. You just hear me out. Yeah. And then like if it comes to like a point of like, oh shit, what do y'all think if I were to do this? Then you give me the feedback. Where the next person may be like, oh, why didn't you give me an answer? Two different perspectives of what a friendship is. Yeah. Which I'm assuming that's what you're saying, because yes, like, that may make you feel a way because the expectation of what a friend could be is different from right, like, for you to the next person. Like
I feel like you create yo, your little man's out here crazy, but
niggas, shit, that's definitely the fucking
hey, but I feel like you manage your friendships differently, like, so, you know what I'm saying, like, there's you remember certain things and you hold them accountable. Yeah. Me, on the other hand, I'll hold them accountable to, like, I take in a lot of factors. You know what I'm saying? Like, Al decided to go kick it with Shorty this weekend because that's what matters to him, and he left me high and dry at Cobra. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I'll understand that it's like, I'll understand that if I had a Shorty like that, yeah, I'm doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be mad at him. But like for another nigga, that's different. You know?
No, yeah, see, exactly. No, I totally get that. I understand that, and that's what like. That, so going to that's kind of one of my insecurities too about myself is that how I really be viewing like friendships and stuff like that, because it's like I be trying to like show up for people in a sense, and I guess sometimes I would like, damn, I wish people would show up for me, and that's where like that conflict internally with myself is like, nah, niggas may be going through something, so let them, you know, figure it out. Yeah. And then I'd be like, damn, I wish they could communicate it. But I get some people just don't know how to communicate. I have to accept that people don't know how to communicate. So, but I know that feeling, because that's where like something I struggle, because then I started beating myself up, because it's like, what the fuck did I do type shit. So it ain't even me.
Yeah. So Damon, back to our question. What is something you hate about yourself? I know the camera stopped. That's what I mean.
That's the thing, bro. I don't think I'm gonna give you the answer to that you want, just because like, when it comes to stuff like that, or when it comes to like personal stuff,
yeah, what's wrong with it? It's us.
Like,
it's us, bro. Like, I genuinely feel weird about like that shit that I just told y'all. You know? Yeah, no. Like, that shit bothers me some nights. You know?
Yeah.
Facts.
I hate how I feel like I have to be available to some people.
Showing up.
Yeah,
I think it's the same thing.
Like serious. Like, yeah, no, but that's what inspired me to answer that, because I had that conversation with either Frame or both of y'all. I might have had it with both. But like, I just feel like sometimes I don't owe somebody something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't feel like I owe anybody anything, but I don't feel like anybody owes me anything.
Right.
Which is, you know what I'm saying? I think that's healthy.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's super healthy.
But when
so does that mean that's something you wanted to change, or?
I hate, because I feel like I'm always in the wrong if I'm not making myself available to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Regardless of if you look at it on paper, like, oh, this person doesn't really, or this person doesn't mean that much to you, and you haven't given that much to this person, or you've given so much to this person that them reaching out to you for more is inconsiderate, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I want to be I feel like I am selfless sometimes, but I feel like when I want to choose not to be selfless, that I'm being too selfish. My nigga.
It's cool. I fuck with Smoke. You
all right. But you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I want to find the balance, and I want to be able to like I want to be able to set boundaries.
I'm in that right now.
We making breakthroughs.
Because if like my parents passed last year, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go to y'all. I've gone to y'all about shit like that regarding my parents. You guys can feel me on certain things when I talk about my parents, but like even then, I'm very reserved when I talk about my parents in general. So like with that in particular, like I feel like okay, I feel like I have boundaries. I probably like am undersharing when I should be sharing more, but like I'm always cognizant of the fact that okay, I don't want to pour on all my burdens or troubles on these niggas who not only aren't qualified to like
they don't have to.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like there's therapists for that. Mm-hmm. There's outlets that I can go to for this specific thing, but I don't want to like burden these niggas with that.
Bro, we be spinning the block on our episodes because like I feel like you're not wrong for like agreeing with the therapist, and like I feel like therapists are there because you don't have they don't have a preconceived perception of you. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know shit about you. Yeah.
But I feel like the fact of, you know what I'm saying, showing your friends that side that they don't always get to see is important because, you know what I'm saying, you spend just as much time with them, these people, if not more, than the people you grew up with in your house, you know? And you think about those times you've been fucked up about some shit at school or your girl or whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever you chose to talk to your parents about, like really like talk to your parents about, if you guys have that relationship, mind you, you know, and in my opinion, that's a form of therapy. Yeah. You know? I
was telling, because like,
I'm a cheapskate too though, so like, that's why I'm against therapy.
Like, the person I had, like, my whole life, I was like that. I never really like dove into like my feelings or like really like told people how I really, really, really felt, with the exception of telling my moms. You know what I'm saying? She was that person for me. Perfect. And so when she passed, I was like, fuck, I really don't have anybody to like talk to, and not even that, because like that's not even something that's innate in me. Like talking about my feelings was just never even.
It was already established with you and your mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you even worked up to it.
Exactly. So me even like thinking I want to talk this out, like that's even something that's foreign. You know what I'm saying? Like she would just sometimes like just see it and just know. Yeah. You feel me? And she would initiate.
Mom knows that. Exactly. That's her intuition.
Exactly. So like I've never been the person to like just openly talk about my feelings, really. Yeah. So like to have that's when we went back to the episode with Shanice. I think episode 2. Y'all can check that out on Patreon, all the platforms.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Plug.
Not a business, man. I'm a business, man.
Handle my business. Damn. We gonna really get to the point where we don't give a fuck about what the fuck we saying. You know what I'm saying? We talk about bitches and shit.
Exactly. We there already, my nigga. What the fuck?
824, man. Holla at us, man. Let's get this bag.
But like even the episode on with Shanice, I think I was talking about the relationship that I was in, or the situation I was in with this girl for like 1.5 years, 2 years.
Oh, he in his bag.
Like I didn't talk to her about my parents really ever. You know what I'm saying? Because me talking about my feelings just was never a thing. And so like talking to like my boys about it is just something that's super left. Like I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And so like having the expectation that other people are gonna do that with me is like fuck. I don't know how to receive it if I don't even like go through if I'm not even the one emitting that, emitting it, I don't know how to receive it at all, my nigga. Like I feel like you putting too much of a burden and too much of a responsibility on me on how to feel it. Because if you come to me like with your, not you, Al, if you're just an associate. Come to me with all this shit. I don't know. I don't want to rescind it to even that. But like, if me and you have a lesser relationship than what we do right now, and you come to me with all that shit, I'm gonna look at it in my mind like, nigga, lost my parents. I lost both my parents. I went through this and that.
I ain't say shit.
I was straight. To y'all, yeah, I might have been fucked up inside, but nigga, I still held it down. I still like got my shit like. So whatever it is that you trying to draw out of me by reaching out to me, you're not gonna get it, my nigga, because I'm not him. Type shit. That's just where, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like that's where I wish I wasn't like that.
No, I feel it, but I think. Would you say people have opened up that space to do that?
With me, maybe.
And that might be why it's. I mean, obviously it's new because you said you really haven't expressed it, but like how we opened it up.
Yeah, like, absolutely.
But like that's what I'm saying.
We've created that space.
So it's
we
like
for sure created that space.
I was definitely just been on some Britney Spears shit enough to where it's like we're on. Me and Damon both get on our Britney Spears.
Yeah,
shit.
so it's
just an.
I feel like when nigga says that you're the best of us, like you're the catalyst of us opening up and feeling our feelings, feeling our emotions, nigga. When you said the shit in the group chat, the other group chat with 2 E's, and left. Nigga, I wouldn't be cool with that like a year ago. Like I would be like, oh, this nigga weird, but no, I understand. Like you feel me? I'm like, okay, like this nigga probably like there's something going on. It's not just I'm not just gonna look at this like surface level type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
he was really locked in.
No, I'm like,
I was trying to like down too. No, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like I have a better understanding of you, but not only just you, just like people's emotions and like trying to be more. I think that's why I'm so like that's why I feel a way about what the situation I'm talking about, because I'm trying to be more cognizant of other people's emotions and feelings and what they're going through. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, yeah.
Before
because
like
motherfuckers don't.
Yeah, but like how I was saying, like how I would think about it, like oh, like my parents died, like I didn't burden y'all with that shit. That was my thought process. Like immediately after, way before.
I think that's fair though. That's not. I think that's fair.
It's valid and it's fair, but I mean, is it?
But I think you don't. I don't think you start caring about other motherfuckers' feelings until you shut that off. Like you don't even give that. You don't even give the people around you that chance to give a fuck about what the fuck you got going on. You know what I'm saying? We all have a friend like that to where it's just nah, bro. Everything's straight. You know what I'm saying? Shit different day.
I can't stand.
And that be the one nigga you be like, that nigga going through some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That was me. It still is me. I don't reach out. Y'all are the only people I reach out, and the niggas, the listeners of the pod.
Yeah, no, shout out to y'all
for real. Shout out to y'all, man.
But, I feel like that also like, you know, some people could choose to sit in that, and then some people, you know what I'm saying, want more for themselves. And I feel like you're on the steps.
You're aware of it, bro.
Yes, and
now I'm becoming aware.
Or you can be mindless walking around.
What's that? What the ego say? You being comfortable with who you are.
Yes,
bro. You know what I'm saying.
You can feel what you feel, bro. Like that's always tell people. Like they be like
men and women.
Yeah, definitely. Cause
Al, where's your cup?
Somewhere over there behind the camera. But I always tell people like, yo, it's good. I mean, I feel like it's cool to feel the way you feel. Like just don't let that shit like tear you down. Because I'm there. Yeah.
Change you for the worst.
Yeah,
for the worst.
I'd be in that and I'd be like, bro, like I gotta like talk to the homies. So I just talk to who I need to talk to and let it out.
Facts.
But it's like the space has been created to do that, and that's the thing where a lot of people don't have that. But I don't think people knock down that wall of like, yo, like you can come to me and talk to me, because people like one thing that always fucks me up is like when people be like when my mom had first pass, people would be like what's the fuck, I feel so sorry for you, I feel bad for you,
the fuck?
This shit like that, bro.
I know what
like,
you mean, because I heard that shit.
And it's just like
bitch, shut the fuck
up. Like I don't know how to really explain it unless you go through it. You know what I'm talking about.
You have to go through it.
But it's just like it's so like, do you really feel like? Do you really understand that, like the pain and the feeling?
I believe it because they have their mom, and you know what I'm saying. Like me, gotta be contrarian with y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. But like just some food of thought. I'm not saying y'all wrong or whatever.
Because
you're wrong.
Because the shit that fucked me up was like. When Shanice, I was texting her the other day because her situation, and she was just like, she's like, I'm not even gonna like She's like, I'm looking at it from a different perspective of this person, like how they're affected, not necessarily myself. And that's what like really fucked me, because I'd be like, do people really be like?
I think so, bro.
Going about that situation.
I think so too. I think so too. But because they have never lost somebody, I feel because they haven't lost that person. But at the same time, before you get contrarian, I might get a little contrarian too, because I feel exactly how you feel, Al.
You guys are not wrong.
But I feel like, because me personally, like I was raised up by my mom's, like kind of like, I don't know why she was so sick like this, but like since we were young, she would raise me and my sister, be like, yo, this is, what are you gonna do like when I'm not here anymore?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So like she already instilled that in my head, like how am I, and it was cool because it kind of prepared me, but like I would have so many dreams, so many nightmares of my mom just not waking up and thinking my mom's dead.
I used to have anxiety.
You know what I'm saying? And like having that feeling that my mom's not there no more.
That shit's
like, all right, so real quick, we touched on like how our parents, like our perception on how we move in life is based on our parents, right? Do you think that was like a correct?
Say that one more time.
That's unhealthy for me.
Say that one more time.
All right, so I believe on the second episode we were talking about our view on life is created by our parents' view, right?
Okay, yeah.
So do you think, going off of what you said, your mom saying, "Yo, you need to prepare yourself for the day that I'm not here." Do you think that was healthy?
When I'm 8 years old,
do you think it was healthy? No, that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. Do you think it was healthy?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel indifferent. I really don't know. Only because like I don't know any other way, for one, and for two. Say she didn't raise me up that way. Like, would I be any better? I don't know. I really don't think so. I'm not saying that I'm any better off now, but like I said, like when she would tell me that, I would literally have nightmares, bro. Up until like she was about to die,
because you couldn't imagine.
Like randomly, like bro, like her not being there. Like, crazy. I would have so many dreams and nightmares. Shout out to Meek. I knew nigga. I'm thirsty. Am I like that other nigga that kept shouting out Rick Ross for a Bel Air feature and got the sponsor?
What?
The white nigga in
Would
Phoenix.
you rap for that nigga?
Huh?
Would you rap for him?
I would absolutely rap for that nigga.
Fuck that guy.
Oh no! I thought you were talking about Meek Millie. Would I rap for him? I mean, honestly, bro, I'm about mood pawns on the chessboard, nigga. I'm about making moves on the chessboard.
I'm good.
Is it gonna get me to this other spot? Is it a good look? Anyway, if it's a good business move, yes. If it's one, but
that's white people's whole draw to the culture, right?
Exactly. Why not?
We're making business moves for niggas.
Why not make business moves for myself in the same culture that we created? Let's rather than get up under a white man. Pause. Not even like that, but rather than get up under a white man that had me do the same thing. Why not just make those business moves myself? Anyway, I forgot what we was even fucking talking about. We started talking about the white man. I got fucking
the shit that your mom would tell you.
So like, I would have like dreams and nightmares, like literally waking in cold sweats since I was young, but waking up and like my mom and my sister be dead.
But see, all right,
so like, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's the only other thing I could think about that may.
So look, so check this out. So this is like an interesting perspective.
I'm not wishing death on my sister. She's well alive.
I don't know why you would even. I don't see how anybody would even get there.
I know. The word you speak life in the words, and I just want to make sure.
Let's wrap this up. Yeah. We getting dark.
My bad.
So anyways, I feel like you know what I'm saying. I sat down with Jeezy a minute ago, probably about a couple weeks back, and he was talking about his upbringing, right?
Yeah.
And basically how he didn't have like a relationship like we had with our parents, and I'm not saying all of ours was the same, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, he typically found his way to taking care of himself, you know what I'm saying, and without, you know what I'm saying, his mom saying like, yo, you need to da 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 da. You know, and I feel like we're always gonna get there. It's more so about whether or not our parents give a fuck about you know, being honest with us, you know. And like, so to go back to, you know, them telling maybe it wasn't the right time at 8 years old, like what, but further down the line, yes, obviously.
I just think they didn't know any better.
Yeah,
for me, that's really what it is.
Of course.
They just didn't know, honestly. I don't think you. I mean, I don't know. That's on how you prepare somebody. Like, I think as like my mom thought she prepared me once I turned 18, because like it went from graduating high school, getting a job, my mom sick, to her dying, and I think she thought we downsized to an apartment off 99th and McDowell behind the fucking movie theater. And I assumed, like me looking back at the situation,
nice area.
Yeah, I was about to say,
nice area.
I think she thought that I would be able to take care of myself as an 18-year-old man. But me, I'm still a kid because I never really got to fucking be a kid in my life. I felt like I never was able to be a kid because I had to fucking grow up early, take care of her, and become a man. And I always was told like, yo, you the man of the house, or you know, you ain't gonna be able to do shit like this as a kid. You know, you gotta look for a job, like da-da-da-da. Like, as a kid, I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck? So, like, when I was able to be a kid, I always felt guilty, like, playing video games. She'd be like, you gotta start doing some shit with your life. And I'm like, I'm fucking, like, 12. Like, what do you mean? You gotta start doing stuff like that. So that shit starts to, like, fuck with me. Because I feel like now looking back, like, I'm never doing enough.
Yeah.
And that shit fucks with me. But my point is that, when I turned 18, like, I just got thrown into quote unquote the real world.
Yeah.
I got a job, got to go to school, and I got a fucking apartment to myself, which I had to break the lease. I had to quit my job
But you figured it out.
Yeah, I figured it out, but it was a fucking very bumpy road. I was almost like homeless and shit. But I mean, if it came around, so.
You wouldn't change that experience.
No.
Because it made you.
I would definitely went about it like I would, like if I knew what I knew now, it would. I would.
Yeah, of course.
Shake a fucking crazy ass deal at that time.
Yeah, man. Let's shout out our folks, man. You know,
shout out.
Mom Dukes, love you. Thank you. I feel you. Whatever you hear, you feel me.
The roof that y'all
Damon's
laid
parents,
us, man.
Y'all want to take a break?
Ours folks, yes. Let's take a break. Breathe.
I gotta roll up, so
yeah. I gotta do some.
Yuck.
What happened to Chancellor?
Good little weed break right there. Small break.
Dower
hour, you feel me?
Can't see straight, slime.
Shit, nah, we're gonna lighten it back up, man. We're gonna get back funny.
I liked it.
The
dark.
Comedy.
Jokey.
Let's get darker.
Oh shit. Nah,
so the world's gonna end next week, huh?
Relax. Yeah. I'm having fun.
My
with
bad. Y'all can keep going on with the wool over your eyes if you want to, brother.
Damn.
They calcified out there. Hey, I got a bean pie on the stove if y'all want one.
For real? Them bitches be good. Them bitches be kind of good. I ain't gonna
Nigga bust out the koofy. Said what? Huh?
We're about to get into the biting down section of this podcast. If you made it this far, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody
love y'all.
Boom.
Really appreciate y'all, man. For real. First hour, that was fire. That was fun. That was a good little conversation. But yeah, we're about to get into the biting down section of this podcast. This is usually the relationship or
it's
like
for the bitches, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the human part
it's
aspect.
For the bitches,
nigga. Exactly.
It's for the bitches, nigga.
I feel like this whole podcast has been hella human, but but no. So, Frame, you talked about
Lonerism.
Hey, whose shit is that? Is that my shit? That's going on that dinging. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit's been driving me crazy. My shit just
crazy. I ain't got
no. We good. Continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Lonerism. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about how like it kind of rubs me the wrong way when certain people are just so closed off and kind of just set in their ways. I mean, I initially thought it was. You fall out with your friends and shit, so you find yourself like dolo and
I'm gonna fall back.
You know what I'm saying? Like you find yourself in a spot to where, all right, don't trust anybody. You remember back in the day, DTA?
Yes.
Shout out to them.
DTA.
And Al told me, you know what I'm saying, that it's not a good spot to find yourself in. Specifically, I think it has something to do with a book, but it was basically saying like, as humans, you know what I'm saying, we have to interact with one another. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the thing that makes us the most human. And so I feel like we get a lot of bitch ass niggas and weird ass bitches because of that. Like they find I don't want to call it like a fake peace in being by themselves. It's just like they find themselves in a safety net to close themselves off.
It's like a solace.
Yeah.
It's easier to be
Right.
It's easier.
It's easier to not give a fuck about anything. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm green to
bro.
Those
It's
shit,
so easy
like,
to do that. That's crazy.
I'm so green to like even this conversation just because I definitely fall in line with that.
No, you probably working out.
Absolutely. So when do you learn that? Okay, being alone is not fucking fire.
So
you have
what
to
got me
grow,
out of it?
You have to be
what
out of
got
that.
me out of it personally, because like, so what? First of all, what put me into my lonerism stage was like I lost my car, and so if anybody knows me, you know what I'm saying. This is how me and Al met. I had my car sophomore year.
Not for nothing.
Facts. So I was always the nigga that, you know what I'm saying, pulled up on motherfuckers and you know what I'm saying. I was the nigga with the car, right?
Clean.
So when I lost my car, you know what I'm saying, a lot of motherfuckers stopped fucking with me, right? And it left me in a weird spot to where I was like, yo, man, fuck these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like
lame ass people,
right? They just put me in a dark spot, and I realized by being in there, you know what I'm saying, I'm like 4 to 7 months, that I was in a bad spot, and it made me it made me like this shitty person, you know what I'm saying? I was very unfulfilled, and I thought it was because I cared too much about what I could do for other motherfuckers when.
That's my toxic trait. I always just care too much too.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
I'm joking. No, that's really
that goes into it though. Like being
that's
isolated
really my shit
because you care.
Yeah,
you do be caring, and I think people use that like being alone as like I'm not going to care. Yeah, but you do care. But you like I'm the best thing for me to do.
It's your pride. It's your pride. So like it's definitely pride and ego. Going back to ego, but it's definitely pride and ego. But do you think in your specific situation,
right?
Do you feel like since again that's kind of been your identity, like you'll pull up on anybody, you'll pull up for anybody type shit. You can no longer offer that reliability that you have to now rely on other people. Do you feel like that's where kind of like that grew from, or?
Instead of like fighting it, I kind of just leaned more into it. You know what I'm saying? Because
instead of trying to rely on somebody, because
by being lonerism, I recognized that I was like, damn, I do too much, right? I do too much for motherfuckers that probably wouldn't do the same for me, right?
Would never offer that olive branch to you,
right? And so when I finally got back out of it, aka I got my car and shit, I realized that, you know what I'm saying, now that I got my car and I'm like shut off to the people that like reach out to me, these relationships I have, I was kind of still in the same fucking spot.
Yep.
Like, and by me, past me, that's where a lot of my joy came from, and I was only mad because I couldn't provide that fulfillment and being able to be this person to others. And ultimately I had to realize is like I don't need to shut myself off from people, you know what I'm saying? Like that's counterintuitive to my development, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like as a whole everybody shouldn't feel so guarded with themselves.
Yeah, it's a fact. Because for me, I feel like it's okay to fall back sometimes, but like it'll be tough situations. Like going back to Damon, your situation, you're going through some shit, so it's like, oh, I'm gonna fall back from everybody. Like that's the type of shit most people, exactly. So
natural reaction too, by the way.
No, everybody does.
I'm just saying, like, yes, I'm just adding validity to what you're saying.
And then that's pushed too. That narrative is pushed. That agenda is pushed. Is like, fall back to who really fuck with you, or fall back to see who your real friends
really
are.
listen to what bro just said right now. Doesn't that sound like crazy?
It just be like
nuts. And the thing is, you know what's crazy? For my specific situation, that's just my natural.
I did the same thing too, though.
That's my natural like response.
Exactly.
And when I told, like, for instance, I forgot what it was exactly, but like let's say Saturday or something, like I got a birthday coming up, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of cool on that. Like I might take it easy. I might be able to go out one day. Motherfuckers was like, nigga, it's your fucking birthday, my nigga. Why you worried about that, my nigga? We got you, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not used to that because I never necessarily. I don't want to say I've never had to. There've probably been situations where I've had to rely on somebody and just never wanted to because of my ego and pride. Mm-hmm. But the fact that I have to now, I don't have a choice but to rely on people. If I want to do certain things or like move a certain way, I have to. The fact that people are coming out for me is like it's tight.
Yeah,
it's where I'm realizing like yo, like I actually got like some real friends. Like I really got a community and like you know what I'm saying. Like
that's the main point is the relationships. Yeah, bro. Like we're social creatures, bro.
Yeah, right. And so like, and I feel like you know what I'm saying. What even drives that shit home is like you come across different people that give off these the traits of lonerism. You know what I'm saying? Like they create these unreal expectations of like how somebody's supposed to treat you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's foul because somebody like me I feel like damn I fuck with this person. Do I mold this person into do I take him to the water? You know what I'm saying? Like, or like, do I lead him to the water? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because I seen what it done for me at the same time, but it's just like, I'm cool. I'm over that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some people.
I don't feel like it's not your responsibility to have to mold them.
Fuck yes, but like you know what I'm saying? You think you throwing emotions and shit.
Yeah.
You know, and now you're kind of like you're compromised. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck, I like this bitch. But she always shuts down.
Exactly. So with the molds, what you saying that? Do you think? Would you prefer to mold a chick
in the fucking paint?
Would you prefer to mold a chick or would you want to fuck chick that's on her?
Fuck no, that's on her. She better figure that shit out.
That's healthy. I feel like that's hella healthy. She better be on her own shit. Like she got to deal with like that's the thing, bro.
The same way they expect
I believe it.
The same way they expect $200 dates. Goddamn it, I can expect some shit too. Fuck
bro,
it.
like so.
Oh, let's talk about that shit too.
I learned.
Nigga. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That, like me, so like one of my problems was there's a dope book called No More Mr. Nice Guy. Mm-hmm. That book is fucking fire. Fuck.
If you don't, that's fine. I'm sorry. I
do your Googles. No More Mr. Nice Guy. We're not gonna spoon feed you motherfuckers this late in the podcast.
But that book is fire because it just breaks down a lot of traits of a quote unquote nice guy. Nice guy is he's a fucking liar. He's a fucking passive aggressive ass person. He's not real with himself, let alone he's not real to people around him. Robert Glover, that's his name. So long story long, as a man, sometimes we're taught that we have to fix problems. I'm guilty of it. So a lot of the girls that I chose in my past life, I would try to fix their problems.
Good fixer-upper.
Yeah, I try to fix.
Been on the market.
Yes.
A couple families here and there rented, never owned.
You can't unslut these bitches.
No, exactly. You can't do that.
Some of them don't even be sluts. They just weirdos.
Yes, you
and niggas are weirdos too.
Niggas are sluts and weirdos too. Shout out to all the nurses and shout out. We see y'all bitches. My DM's there.
Yeah, I ain't never seen this bitch in the fucking hospital. She's at the club every fucking night.
But she's a nurse.
And I love it. She gonna nurse me back to health. Here. Yes, sir. Exactly. I need it.
But like this is one of those things where it's like we're not supposed to fix the problem. We're supposed to support them. We're supposed to be there and just be like, you know, I'm here for you. So I can support you, but I can't fix this problem for you. You got to figure this shit out yourself.
But not even. I don't want to say generalize and say they, but the people that you're talking about,
relationship wise, vice versa, guy or girl.
Yeah, but I'm saying in your particular situation or that you're speaking on, like that's what they're in a relationship for. They want you
to fix their problem.
Yeah, that's not fair.
No, that's
not fair for nobody, bro. Because like I've seen. Nigga,
because like, all right, real quick.
I'm not even talking about bitches no more. I'm talking about like the men in my family, the older niggas, my uncles, nigga. All them niggas are fuck ups. All them niggas have gone to a woman.
Crazy right now,
bro. No, okay, wow, that did sound crazy. I did not mean to say it like that. Damn, wow, I did not mean to say it like that. I do not have.
This nigga shot at me. Like nigga, I remember I had to pick your ass up from school.
Yeah, no. My bad. Let me walk that back. I didn't mean to say it like that, but the Jameson talking for me. Shout out to that sponsor. Coming soon.
Facto.
Like there are men in my family so I've seen it firsthand that have always relied on their women in their lives to fix their issues.
ACL Terry.
I'm sorry. Oh shit.
ACL Terry.
That's it, bro. Like. Nigga, like, and they nurse him back to life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, I feel that 100% because I feel like I've seen that shit, and that shit is miserable to look at.
All right,
and I've seen the other side, the vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I hate seeing that shit.
I just wanted to take us up, like, because we getting deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, some motherfuckers,
Britney Spears shit.
Some motherfuckers would advocate for molding a bitch or a nigga, but we got too far down into the emotion side. But nigga, realistically, when you're taking a bitch that dress lame or a nigga that don't got a job, that's coming too. Realistically, like the emotional shit. So we gonna take it back up.
Peace shit.
Do you choose?
Peace shit.
Do you prefer a girl that you got to mold or one that is pretty much established?
She ain't got to be established, but she got to be working on her shit. Like I said, I'm not fixing none of those problems. Like I'm not gonna stress myself out over like I got to do this to help her in a sense of like whether it's what would it be?
But what if she got fat ass but she just wears fucking Skechers, bro?
Damn, she's fucking what was that like 6 years ago? That was a trend, Skechers.
That's a nasty
that shit was
trend
disgusting.
too. And Fila's.
Can you fix that though?
Fila's too. Remember
I feel like you can fix that. You know about BBC ice cream and Dipset and shit. You might be able to you was close. You was close to the mark, man.
There's so many things.
Air Force Ones, that's all you needed.
I guess I'll just do the little small shit. Like, oh shit, here's the if that's what she's into. Get her some Vans, fuck it.
But she's like, yo, I'm dead set. Skechers is my shit, bro. Like, I can do it. It looks just like the dad shoes.
She better get a Skechers loving nigga. Good. I mean, like, what the fuck?
That's part of. I mean, that would be part of like what my values in like I guess what is it called? Looks. You know, there's a bunch of bad bitches that can't dress. And I didn't use that word.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's what we see females take the
you got the tall bitches that low key trying to dress like small bitches.
They still do the bathroom sitting on the sink shit. I can't do that. That shit fucks me up. I'm like, that's MySpace, but I get it.
And don't even try to get on me because I'm wearing skinny jeans right now. You've seen fat niggas in skinny jeans. Stop it.
Niggas were the extra skinny.
Nah.
But no. So would you prefer the mold chick or?
I thought. And so my initial thought process behind molding them was like, all right, bet I'm about to shed some light on like, yo, look, you got to maneuver this way, this, that, the third, and then I ran into the emotional aspect, right? And then it was really like a headache because I was like, oh shit, I don't even really. I'm not even emotionally my emotional level is the same level as her putting together her outfit. It's pretty shitty. You know what I'm saying? Like our shit was not all there together. You know what I'm saying?
So you wouldn't do that again?
No. Nope.
So this bitch really just can't dress. That's what I'm grabbing for this.
No. I'm just saying in general. You know what I'm saying? Like the putting the outfit together and shit. You know. That shit, I like women that are like, you know, I didn't say bitches. I like women that are unique. You know what I'm saying? So like, if she wears fucking Oxfords or business slacks and shit like that.
Hey, that's fire.
I don't know if you're trying to clown because
I'm not. I'm being dead ass. I'm like
that's a different audience right there.
No, yeah, I like.
I'm trying to tap in with them.
Right, like I just want, you know what I'm saying. I like distinguishable traits.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying, because that shows a sense of identity. You know what I'm saying. But when you're like dressing like these bitches on the Explore page, and it's like almost on.
Everybody already looks the
copy
same.
And paste. Just copy and paste.
Yeah, it's like
I love individuality. I for sure love that shit.
I wear
just in general, Walmart. Like
I wear into Walmart shit.
I'm sorry?
I'm wearing Walmart shit.
Right. Bro. I'm not a Raf wearing nigga or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can dress my ass off. I'll tell you that. Like I ain't gonna pull up in no bullshit.
What else?
Hey,
this Big Al, nigga. Hey, this Bigger Veil, you heard?
Hey, when it's time, it's time. Exactly. Niggas will show up.
Yeah, step
my bad,
out.
Damon. I didn't mean to cut you out.
Nah, fuck that, nigga.
Because I didn't want, because like,
dressing
we
ass,
fly, bro. Like we really fly, but we don't. It's not like
it's not predicated on my shoes
being
Dunks or my shirt by Marnie. None of that shit. Like I don't need none of that.
You ain't got your Mary uniform hung up? That's crazy.
Don't need it.
You ain't got a fresh dress?
I'm wearing Armé.
Shit me. Fuck.
You know what's crazy? I was about to hit you about that.
We definitely.
I
wanted that shit for this week.
Go get that link in the bio. Link is in the bio.
Is it live?
That's gonna be fucking Frames.
Okay. No, link in bio. It's gonna be in the bio. Not now.
Don't say that now.
Nigga, just check on it, nigga. You stupid.
Linktree,
goofy, nigga.
Linktree, maybe.
Bitch.
But Damon, so yeah, what would you do?
Have you molded before?
I've never molded in my life.
Never?
Lucky.
Never molded.
You never seen some shit like, man, all she needs is a pair of dunks.
Nope.
I'll change your life.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
You're full of shit.
That's
no, I'm being dead serious though.
God,
I really have never I may have just added to it.
Damn, we
well, no, like
me and Al, hold on real quick. Me and Al chasing low hanging fruit. Damn,
that's crazy. Nigga, I just visualize like all the girls that I've talked to, nigga, like legit.
I'm being so serious too. Like I'm being so serious. Like I'm not even like trying to like play cool. Like I've just never had to.
The Best of Us Part 2. Fuck with that. No, I'm low-key admire that. That's
no. But because y'all know the last one. Like everything's superficial, so I ain't have to mold that aspect of her.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But the emotional aspect, I would have had
that's
to.
A good fucking
point. That's my point. Everything that's on the bitches or the women, I really
She's
don't.
She's a woman, bro.
Woman. All the women that I've really interacted with, like seriously.
She's not a bitch because she's the one I get money with.
This nigga is.
That's a bio.
Not lying.
That's a bio.
I'm pushing the bitch agenda. Goddammit.
But like I've never had to like mold them like physically ever, but emotionally, because I've, like you said, I personally have never even been there. So like, if we're gonna talk about let's talk about my most recent. Like I was in a position to where like I needed something out of her emotionally that she couldn't offer, but that would have required me to mold her, or like shape her emotionally to be a person that she's just not. Yeah. And I'm not. Not only am I not equipped to mold somebody in that direction, because I'm not equipped.
See, you got.
I know what I want or know what I need, but I'm not there. So like, I don't. Who am I to fucking like tell you got to be this way and I'm not?
So this got me just off of what you said. So who got hurt in that situation?
Who got hurt?
Yes.
I don't even know. Or I mean, I know who me. I feel like I got hurt, but because like I'm still cool with all her friends. Crazy. I'm like really cool with her friends. And like when them niggas talk to me, like when we stopped talking earlier this year, we'd be on. We're childish as fuck. So like we'd be off and on. Like I'd be liking her shit, or like she'd be looking at my shit. It's toxic.
That's regular. That's
bitch,
love.
you toxic. How I'm toxic to.
That's love.
Shout out to Dirt. But like type shit. No, for real. Like her man's. When I say her man's, like her brother or whatever. It's my nigga too. I love that nigga. That nigga would he FaceTimed me one time, or she FaceTimed me off her phone, right, on accident, and she answered, she hung up, right, because we hadn't talked to her in a minute. Then he FaceTimes me right after. He's like, "Oh, we miss you, pull up," type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she can't communicate.
That's a
she can't communicate,
toxic.
bro.
Damn,
but I can't.
She was definitely pouring her heart out to her.
But that's what I'm saying. Like. That kind of validated all the feelings I felt. Like, I was like, bro, this motherfucker don't like really fuck with me. She don't even like me. She don't love me type shit.
Isn't that a scary ass place
to
be?
Like nigga, that's why I was so uncertain.
Like, bitch, we seen each other naked.
Like,
just talking about
like,
that.
bro, like I'm so vulnerable. I feel in front of you type shit. But like, I don't even know if you even like me. But she loves me, my nigga. And so, like, she just can't convey it. I can't convey it. And we're both in a position.
Grow up.
Like, who the fuck am I to tell her she need to, like, be emotionally available? Who the fuck am I if I can't even do that for her? But I'm going to mold her into, like, I can't do that. That's not fair.
So you say you won't lead by example?
I mean, I don't know how to. I mean, not that I...
No,
I don't know how to. I don't know. I just don't know.
That's me too. I wouldn't.
I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know how to. That's me being vulnerable right now. I wouldn't know how to, and I don't know how to. Even with the shit about the trauma that she like saying that like I need therapy and shit like that. But I know. But I'm saying like her even saying that, the people that I've shown that to is like she's trying to communicate something else by sending you that. Communicate it with me, because I don't hear it. I see it as one thing versus what you're trying to communicate.
Yeah.
But we don't communicate. You know what I'm saying? How am I going to show you how to communicate if I don't even know how to communicate? I'm trying to, but even then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
couples therapy.
Nigga,
you rolling with me?
It would have to lead to that, but do I care enough at that point to like even dive into that?
Is that even a relationship that's established to get to?
No,
that
it's
point?
not.
So,
no, it's not.
That's
but that's what I'm saying. I get you. Yes.
No, I'm just talking shit.
If it would have to, if it was going to be real, something I really cared about. Not saying I don't care about the relationship. I don't care about the relationship, but if I cared enough, yes, couples therapy would be necessary. But just to even just break the fucking first layer of getting into something serious. So like, if I have to do all that just to like, you know what I'm saying, like for like simple basic shit, is it worth it at that point? No, it's not.
Being
like,
a dead horse.
Yeah, exactly. So yes. To answer your question, to bring it back home, I'm not molding the motherfucker. I've never had to, but I never will. I haven't. I should say.
No, it sounds like you already have that something like kind of a value or a standard in your relationship that you're not gonna put up with that. Even I think also like as friends, it sounds like too that goes full circle back to the shit we talked about earlier too, like in a sense of like opening up and having that space.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like. Y'all never had that space to fucking communicate,
exactly,
and talk like that.
Great woman,
definitely. Shout out,
love her still to this day.
I don't even know her, but
wish her the best. Yeah.
Y'all want to continue? We at 140. I think we should probably end it, wrap it up.
How sick am I? I wish you well. I wish you health.
I mean, but the last one kind of goes with it. I mean, it's float real quick, but it's up to y'all if you want to talk about it.
Let's dive into it.
I always have this question. I'll
let y'all dive into it. I'll be right back.
So basically, like, I'd be like, kind of goes back to lonerism. How can you connect with somebody and not get hurt?
I think expecting not to get hurt is where we fail.
Or do you think embracing the hurt is like, oh, I learned from this? Like, do you think that would be a aspect of it? Because I think the fear of getting hurt is what fucks people up.
That, of course, but you only feel that way because you've been hurt before.
Yeah,
but you're only getting hurt. You only feel hurt because you felt like you gave up something and you didn't get anything in return.
Yes,
right. But I feel like with any type of relationship, it's an exchange always.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so you gotta just be real with yourself. Like you knew what you were giving up, and before now, you know what I'm saying. You were like, damn, like I lost this, but now you've gained so much more that you're like, it was important to your development.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's how I look at it.
It doesn't feel much as a loss anymore. It's like a lesson, right?
Because I just be looking and observing. When I say I be looking and observing, like I say this all the time on the pod, is that I be looking at the timeline, seeing people talk about, or just hearing conversations out and about. People be like, "Oh, I don't want to open up to nobody. I don't want to do this and that." But I'd be like, "How are you gonna like talk to somebody or connect with somebody?
You're not living when you like.
How does that work? Like, how does somebody take you on a date and you not open up? Like, I mean, I know it works, but like, how are you gonna be able to like enjoy it or communicate with somebody?
You don't build a true relationship if you can't be vulnerable.
Yeah, so I'd be so lost on like, because me, that's how I'd be like trying to talk to, like when I talk to women, I just want to like, even if it's like a friendly relationship, I just trying to talk to them and they just so guarded, and I'm just like, I opened it up on my end to like, you know, we can have this conversation. You know, I know you, whatever. I'm not gonna hold nothing against you, but like, I'm not gonna hurt you. But I just don't understand like. People be saying they want friends. I don't have no friends. All this stuff, and I'm just like, I'd be so confused. I'm so confused. Like I'd be like, what the fuck? Like it's just super confusing. But I'm like, how are you supposed to like connect with people if you don't open up?
How do you feel about talking to? I want to keep it on women. How do you feel about talking to women who are super guarded like that?
Now I don't have the tolerance for it. I just cut them off. I just be like, I'm good.
Bro,
and before, how did you?
I would try, I guess, quote unquote, pry.
Yeah, pry
into it. And when you pry and you finally break down those barriers, how did you feel then?
Exhausted.
Like
I wasted some time and energy.
Yeah.
I feel like accomplished. I feel accomplished.
I get that.
And
too,
I like hold on to it like it's a prize type shit.
I feel that. But
that accomplishment feeling turned into
i.e. the last 2 years type shit.
I feel that.
That's what it was for real.
It's just I don't know. It's just super exhausting, bro. Like I just be trying to understand like. people be like, oh, I want to date or I want to go out and do stuff, but there'll be people trying to connect with them, but they won't open up. And they'll give them the time, they'll give them like all that, but they just won't open up. So I'd be like, people be like, oh, it takes time. There's just like a lot of just excuses where it's just like, just open up. Just talk about.
It's the vulnerability though. Like I think a lot of it stems from pride and ego. I think it's all pride and ego. Like if Shorty if Chloe B tries to open up to, or tries to get me to open up and I don't want to open up to her, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to open up. But if I do decide I want to open up, well, no, if I don't open up to her, it's probably because for me personally, because I probably experienced something in the past where like, yeah, I don't want to open myself up to the possibility that I get hurt again. Type shit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what a lot of people deal with. I
get it.
That at least. But I feel like also at the same time, nigga, we adults.
Yes.
What's the point of, like you said, what's the point of us even
why you
trying
still
to
moving
date?
Around like fresh out of high school you?
Yes.
Be on your loner shit. If you're not trying, not even loner shit, if you're not trying to like, just don't be in that space. If you're not trying to open up, like just understand what that requires, that relationship that you're seeking, understand what that relationship requires.
Yeah, this is more of a teaching to me. I just be like super confused on that shit. Cause like when I just try to just talk to women and stuff like that, I be like, what the fuck? Like I already feel the disconnect because they just so closed off. And I'm just like, damn, she's bad, but like she ain't talking about nothing. Like, or this experience us out and about ain't about nothing. Like, I don't know. But that goes back to like, you know, just having quote unquote basic conversation or, you know, those things.
I think it's centered around trauma.
I'm trash.
I think it's centered around trauma. I really do.
I feel it.
Cause like I was talking to this girl today. Like I don't want to say it, this girl. I was talking to the homegirl today, and I was talking about just men in general, right? Like that she's taught to like their insecurities with her, or not, or their insecurities in general that affected how she moves and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of that is just like their past trauma. But then also how she approaches, how she talks to me is because how she was treated by them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? That the fact that she just doesn't open up or whatever the case may be is just like that past trauma. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got to figure ourselves out before we try to dive into those type of relationships. You feel me?
Yeah, sums it up for me. Closing words, fellas? Anything?
Yeah, man. My content of the week is a show called Westworld on HBO Max.
Oh.
Yo, if you always inquired about what if my life is a simulation? What if this shit is all made up? Why the fuck does
cue the mysterious music, Al.
Why does this person why are these 7 cars always at Starbucks and shit like that? Then you'll love this show called Westworld on HBO Max. And if you don't have HBO Max, DM me and I will send you a link to watch that shit.
We'll send you the login.
Or if you subscribe to Patreon, we got you. Type back.
You better show me proof on the Patreon, goddammit.
Yeah, you goofy niggas. Y'all got $1. Y'all got $2, $3, $4, $5, nigga.
I'm fucking weak.
Pay up, nigga.
But Westworld, no, that's that shit. You watch this season.
Did you finish?
It's confusing.
I was about to ask.
I'm on season 2.
Oh,
yeah?
You just started?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You fucked with it? I didn't know that.
You
finished it?
I'm caught up. Bro, that's COVID, nigga.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, I put Pops on. That nigga's like, yo, you see
I thought y'all would have been him.
Nah,
I'm on season 2. Well, but like years ago, though. I stopped watching a long time ago.
Season 1?
I stopped watching a long time.
Hey,
I'm like middle of season 2, I think.
Season 1, last episode was like a movie, right? It was like an hour and a half long. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I don't want to give shit away.
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
nah, fuck that. Nigga,
Hey,
if you ain't seen the first season of Westworld that dropped 4 years ago, fuck you, nigga. Respectfully. Nigga, with the shootout type shit?
Yes.
Yeah, nigga, that shit was fire. Westworld is that shit, nigga. Get hip.
Yeah,
Bro,
man,
imagine if everything you knew
behind.
was false.
Bro, like what?
Decalcify your third eye.
Y'all just at the beginning, bro.
Decalcify your third eye, brother.
It's gonna get crazy.
Decalcify your expand your pineal gland, brothers. That's all I gotta say.
Great fucking show, man. Really just listen. You know what I'm saying? I had to double back on it 3 times before it made sense to me.
Yeah, go to YouTube.
But yo,
watch the episode and go to YouTube. That's how I do it.
Fucking show, man.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Understand? Yo, I watched
Double back?
There's a great spoiler things leading it up to the fourth season. It's not going to tell you everything, but you're gonna. No, it's cool. It's not going to tell you everything, but it's going to tell you enough to like.
I'm on season 2, nigga.
I need to understand. No, I watched.
Bro, you're about to get.
I watched the recap up to 4.
Yeah.
This YouTube video.
Oh yeah, you hate. Yeah, you're weird.
Before I don't give a fuck about that shit. Time is a construct.
Let's we're gonna wrap it. So we're gonna do this off the air, but we out.
All right,
yeah, we out. Nah, keep going.
Shut the fuck
up. So anyways, real quick about the recap.
Shut the fuck up when you hear Frank talking.
You know when you had like you needed to hit the Spark Notes for school? Yeah. It was just like Spark Notes. It kind of just laid the ground rules for how the show maneuvers. So just look up the Westworld recap and then watch the show. It's really dense, but it's really fucking good. Check it out.
And you're going to really feel less crazy. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Coming back full circle.
Full circle, my boy.
Big Al, Frames, Damon, Logan, man, we out.